Hey folks, welcome back to the lab. So we have a yes, another lantern project. This one's pretty cool, man. This is an all brass Dietz ironclad. I'm sorry, steel clad. Dietz steel clad Navy standard deck lantern. Yeah, it's all brass, but it had been electrified. That kind of looks like it belongs there, but it really doesn't. That's for something electrified. Had a cord coming out, and you can see where the cord came out there. I just popped this globe. I have this globe. I just popped it in here to see how it looked. But yeah, so that's been electrified. Yeah. So what I want to do is first I'm going to pop out this fountain here. I'm sure it's held in by the pressure of that wire. That's what it seems like. And I'm going to throw it in some paste, some vinegar. Well, do I gotta do paint removal first? Maybe I do. Yeah. Is that paint or is that tarnish? That's paint. Okay. I was thinking I could throw it in some paste of salt, vinegar, and flour and plop it on there. Maybe we'll do that after we get the paint off. So I think we'll start, yeah, look at that. February of 1907. That's pretty cool. Dietz didn't start putting, that's probably a patent date. Dietz didn't put manufacturer years or dates on things until like 2000, or I'm sorry, 1913, 1914, 1915, somewhere in there. Cool. All right, so I think what we're going to do right away, first let's pop out this fountain and let's see what things are looking like here. Yeah, this is Erie. It's Erie Railroad Company lantern. That's pretty cool. I have this for sale on my marketplace, but I wanted to see what this looked like with a globe in it, so I popped that in there. All right. Oh, by the way, yes, I traded a lantern or a lantern globe for this lantern globe, Lehigh Valley Railroad. Now I just got to find a lantern to match it. All right. So I wonder if that is just going to come out. Yikes. How was that in there? It looks like, I don't know, what the is that? What is holding you in there? I gotta be careful where I pry. But this is made of brass. Oh, I see. It's being held under that lip there. All right, that's what's holding it in. Yeah, so maybe if I try to pop it out. All right, it's coming. There you go. Whoa, what the hell did they do there? What do they do? Solder it? Jeepers. Okay. Hold on a minute. Come on now. Cloth wires. This is that's old electrification. Man, that was jammed in there. Jeepers. Ah, I get it. Wow. I mean, I could fix the bottom of this, but I mean, I can fix all that. But the top's been destroyed. Yeah, look at that cloth wire. And so, let's see here. Do I need that for anything? No, I don't. So we'll hold on to that. So yeah, it looks like they freaking, let's see if you can see in there. It's like they soldered it. It's like soldered to the side of that fount there. Let's see if we can get that. Lucified. I'm gonna try to do it on the outside here. So how did they? I mean, it's got to be soldered. I mean, this old cloth wire. I mean, it's not like it's old JB welded or something. How did they? How do you freaking solder coated wires? That's what I don't understand. Well, let's see if that comes loose with some heat. Grab a hold of that with something. There it goes. Yeah, how the hell? Wow, they soldered in coated wires. Huh. And that's got a lead coating on it. Lead. Wow. Okay. That's out of there. That's cool. Big blob of solder will have to get out of there, but that's no problem. Okay. Now we'll go get some paint off of this thing after this little mess I already made. Huh. Yeah, every little bit of this thing is brass. Okay. I just seeing it bubbling up. I wasn't sure if that was rust or I think it's just bad paint job, that's all. Okay. I'll go get some paint off this thing and we'll be back. Oh, yeah, oh man, I feel bad, folks. Sorry. I do this a lot. Where I have the phone sitting right here, it's like above my head. It's basically like where the rim of your hat, your baseball hat would be. So I don't exactly see all the time what it is I'm recording here. And I forget that I have it on Zoom, and then you guys are like, what is that hunk of board that we're looking at? All right, let's get some paint off this baby. I don't know. Do I want to leave that on there? That's pretty massive. I mean, I could put I could cap that with a piece of brass. I could. We will visit that. That looks pretty neat on there, though. And that might look pretty cool polished when everything else is all polished up. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything firing it up, you know, like that. It's just a little extra vent hole. We'll see. Well, because that was such an old electrification, maybe leaving that note, unless we want to erase all ideas of a former electrification, which is, thank God that's the only damage they did to it. Because I got brass. That brass plate, I can just throw a hunk on that. Like right here. I can cut a little circle of brass, put it on there. Maybe that's what I'll do. All right, let's get the paint off of this baby. Okay, so here's what it looks like with paint removed. Well, some of the paint. I don't know. What is all that shit, man? Wait a minute, is this copper? This is copper, not brass. That's what it looks like. Well, we're going to go do that. Yeah, it does. It looks like freaking copper. Okay. Whatever it is, I love it. Now I'm going to go try the paste of equal parts salt, vinegar, and flour. And I'm going to cake it on here, and we're going to bag it up and see what that does for the tarnish. I wonder. Yeah, we'll see after we get it. I wondered if I should take that off or not. Okay. Let's go get some shit off this thing. Well, look at this thing. So this is what it looks like after paint removal with easy off oven cleaner. And then the paste. The awesome super paste of equal amounts, white vinegar, salt, and flour. Make a paste out of it, and you just slap it all over that like you're baking a cake, and then like throw it in a bag or something, just to kind of keep it, trying to keep all that from drying out. You want that, you don't want that vinegar to dry out because you want it to get rid of that tarnish. So yeah, that did a big help. So yeah, like I said earlier, it looked like copper to me. You know, you can see there, kind of had that coppery look, but then you come around this side, and everywhere else, it's clearly brass. So now we're gonna work on this. Gonna give it a nice shine. So yeah, by the way, so this also had a freaking brass fount, and it's wrecked, and I can see New York, USA on there. I mean, I could fix these holes, but oh boy, that's too bad. But we'll clean this up and make it match. That'd be fun. Maybe for now, I'm just gonna. Let's see. Let me see what I'm gonna clean up this top here a little bit, just because. Man, I wish all the founts were nice and heavy like this. Okay, so I decided while cleaning this thing up that we're going to get that out of there. This is great. I'll use this for something else. Nice heavy brass thing. Oh man, that's hacked. Well, maybe I can cut out a little coin, kind of hack it on there. A bummer. I think we'll make it look all right, though. Yeah. I can kind of fix things up a little bit. Get rid of all that awful cutting and whatever kind of cutter they used. I am flattening this all back out. All right, that doesn't look horrible. Let me clean it up a little bit around here with this thing. All right, well, you can see what we're dealing with here. Maybe I can make it really flat, because I just use a wood dowel and my wood cutting board to kind of flatten that out. But maybe I can get that on the little anvil. Oh, I got this little sucker here. This thing that I found last week. Well, that might work pretty cool. But what I need is something long and metal. Well, let's try a little bit more with this. I think I could work with that. Cut a little hunk out. I think we can make that look all right. Right about the circumference there. Okay. We'll find something round that's right that shape. And we'll cut out a little thing. But that's after we get this all cleaned up. So I've been getting the edges and stuff in corners with a tool before I get the buffer out. Because I know the buffer doesn't like getting in the little corners and shit. And by the way, there's oh yeah, I want to take a look at this. I saw it earlier. Underneath the paint, I saw there's some typing around here. It looks like patent dates. So what's this? February of 1907, I wonder. All right, let's get a close look here. See what this is all about here. Let me see. Patented July 29th, November 30th of 86. December 12th. I can't see it. There's another little dent there I'd like to get out there. July 30th of 1886. December 18th, 1886. It's like September 24th, 89. May of 85, 95, something of 96. Huh. Okay. Boy, it's real light print. Interesting place there where they put it. I like that. But right here we have February, which is FEB apostrophe Y, which is pretty cool. I've seen that in a lot of the old ones. That's must be old English there. All right, so now Gotta find the funnest way to polish this thing. Maybe we'll start with this. We'll use some of these old things here, and I'll get some fresh ones out. Okay, I'll get a few more 800s. I hate these freaking polished bits. Hate them, hate them, hate them. These things, it covers your house in this fake, like, nylon, fake cotton shit. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, so what do we got? Our polishing medium. Ooh. Oops, broke my medium in half. That's all right. Okay, so I'm gonna plop. Ooh, yeah, I did a job on that, didn't I? All right, let's see. Let's play here for a sec. Wow, yeah, look at that. Look what's happening here. This all is going to take forever in here. And this is taking a little bit of time here. But it's fun. It is fun. I like it. All right, so that's going to be it for the night. It's 10 o'clock and I haven't had my dinner yet, and I'm going to go out and grill it up. I was going to grill it when the sun was up, but I wanted to come in here and play. I want to play with you. Okay. Yeah. I think yeah, we're gonna continue this tomorrow. Or sometime. Yeah, looking good, man. Shaping up. Look at that. So I think I could, you know, just for fun, if I'm gonna patch this up, might as well patch these up. Why not? What the hell? Yeah. You can still see Dietz, New York, USA on there. I can't believe they hacked it up. They hacked it and hacked it and hacked it and hacked it. All right, well, let's clean up a little messiness here. And of course, yeah, my whole top of my area here is all covered in them little orange hairs from these things. And that's what happens when you first start one. They throw little hairs all over the place. That's gonna do it, and yeah, I'll see it. Cool. All right, we'll be back tomorrow with the Navy lantern. All right, yeah. Okay, well, we are back. It is the next day, and I had been tooling with the idea of what to do here, and so yeah, so I did a little more to kind of flatten out that top. And what I did was I found a driver that is the size that I want, that I'll cut out of brass, and we'll solder it on there. And I got this one a little smaller. I'll use that to make a couple of these. Patch this all up. I'm making it bigger because I need area for it to have solder so it grabs on. So yeah, that's what we'll do. I wish I had an old freaking lantern fount with a top I could rip off, because I bet you I got a burner. I bet you I got a freaking burner that would fit in here. Okay, so yeah, so man, I really want to play now with the brass, but I guess we got to get this all polished up. So maybe, I wonder how much of this I can get. Not much, man. I don't know if I can get any of this with the polisher on the grinding, on the bench grinder. I'm gonna have to use the little one here. Okay. So we'll come back to that brass bit there. So we're going to start polishing everything here. Boy, oh boy, this is gonna take a long time. But maybe I can push it along. I'm gonna go 800 grit on some of it, from what I can, and that's just fine. It's not gonna over scratch it. That polish will bring that shine back out even after we do this. So I'm gonna go 800 grit. So basically I did the bottom and I did the top, did the inside pretty well. So the rest, I'm gonna use the 800 grit on the inside, the outside of all these cages and everything, and then we'll come back and polish it. All right. Yeah, because otherwise we'll be here for weeks. I mean, it's really hard to put, like this little thing. I mean, all around the circumference of one little wire. It takes a long time. So, all right, let's go at it, 800 grit, and then I will come back and we'll polish it up. All right. Okay, now let's cut out some plugs. Where are you? Where are you, correct pen? Here you are. Right. Oop. All right, there's that one. And we'll do 2 of these. Okay, now we'll cut these out. Okay, so I have cut out our little pieces. We have scored them to accept tinning. And we're going to tin these, and we're going to tin the objects we will be soldering them to. So I scored them so the solder will stick nice. And then we're going to plop them on there. That's what we're hoping for right there. Then we'll polish it after we get it on there. Oh, I got to score this part. Oops. 1 second.
Running around all day. I'm gonna call him the running man. I just let Manny run for a while. This other is still on too much.
Just a little acetone on there. Just get rid of the shit. Just in case there's any shit. We don't need shit.
Yeah. This signal went down. Fan changing or something.
All right. Yeah, we did some things here. We did some things. All right, so let me do a little cleaning up here. And we will review. All right, so we're done with the brasso. We're done with that. Done with the medium or the media. Is it medium or media? I think it's media. Yeah. Ugh, what a mess. All them orange hairs all over everything in here. All right. Well, what do you think? How's that? That's better than that shit thrown on there, right? Yeah, look at that. Ooh, shiny. Okay, and we got this. Why did I do it to this? Why not? Why not? It's fun. It's learning by doing. Yes. Yeah, it'll hold it'll hold kerosene. Yeah. So we're pretty much done with this thing. Lock that baby in there. Oh, you know what? I have a Lehigh Valley Railroad globe that I can throw in here. What did I do? What did I do with it? What did I do? Come here, globe. There you are, globe. So, I acquired this a couple days ago. Lehigh Valley Railroad, very cool. Unfortunately, it has glass cancer and a crack. That's all right. It's okay. But Lehigh Valley Railroad came right through here, right through Canandaigua. So, you know, we had Lehigh Valley Railroad and we had the New York Central come through, as well as a couple other things like the Buffalo, Rochester, Pittsburgh. Yeah. I came right through here. We had the Peanut Line. That was the very early days. So, let's see what this looks like in here. Here I am talking about railroads, and this is a Navy standard deck lantern. But boy, does that look handsome in there. Yes, all looks handsome. I wish it had a little burner knob sticking out. I can almost find one just to plop in there to do that. I wonder. Let's take a look. What would that take? Probably something like that. But we would need a longer, oh, something like that. This one's kind of chewed. Oh, wait a minute. I have brass plate. I can make a freaking top, man. Couldn't I? Can make something. I could make it functional, I think. Well, I don't know. That would take some work. You know, you see where I'm going with this? Well, the question is, I don't know right off the... I could have the wrong burner right off the bat. I mean, it could. Yeah. Oh, it's a Handlin. And this is a Dietz, so, okay. Yeah. Well, let me think about that. I don't know. Maybe I'll just let this thing find a new home. Somebody that has all the parts, you know, matching globe and everything. But yeah, I bet you I can do something. I mean, I can make it functional. but how functional. And I don't want to burn this. I really don't. I don't want to burn it. It's got a crack and it's got the cancer. Well, hey, I think for now we're done. That looks pretty sweet. All right. Let's see. Come on, man. Come on, meow. Right. Okay. So we're done. Let's come on down and take a look. And the lens on this thing is real dirty. Hold on a second. Whoops. I don't know what I did there. All right. Well, so here we go, man. Here we go. All fixed up. Wish I could kind of beat that down. But this is brass, man. I'm not going to try to do anything with a, ball peen or something. That's fine. That's just, yeah, that's beautiful. Right. Here it is, man. Navy standard deck lantern, a steel clad. Pretty cool. I like that. I like this little fixer up that we did on that. I mean, that'll burn great. I mean, it's soldered and everything, so it's, it's not like, glued or anything. Folks, all right. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, folks, that is going to do it for me here and this great looking shiny piece. This Navy standard deck lantern made by Dietz. And this does have so it has patent dates, but it also has this February of 1907. I'm curious whether that commemorates something or if that is the actual production date. I mean, I think we know that we know how old it isn't by seeing that. So it's yeah, so it's less than 120 years old. Yeah, I had to do the math. I know. I had to do the math there for a second. I'm a little fried. Look what time it is, man. I haven't even had my dinner yet. I've been in here playing and having fun. Folks, that's going to do it for me here in the lab. Until next time, don't you go changing.
We'll be back with the Magic Tunes for the Armada Room's 2-hour disco swing party after this short break. Till then, don't you go changing.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.